Life is full of challenges, and sometimes it feels like everything is spinning out of control. But what if I told you there's a way to remain calm, strong, and unshakable no matter what life throws at you? That's the power of Stoicism. For centuries, the ancient Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, mastered the art of inner peace, and their teachings are just as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago. In a world that constantly tests your limits, Stoicism gives you the tools to rise above the chaos and live a life of purpose and resilience. Whether it's dealing with stress, managing relationships, or finding your path, the Stoic mindset can transform the way you approach everything. So if you've ever felt overwhelmed or stuck, this is the moment to take control. Today, I'm sharing practical Stoic strategies to help you level up your life, step by step. Before we get started, if you appreciate what we're doing here, a simple, free favor I'll ask from you is to hit that subscribe button. And don't skip any part of the video because every strategy builds on the last. Let's dive in. Make yourself a priority. I know what you might be thinking. Life's busy. You've got responsibilities, people to take care of, and work piling up. But here's the truth. If you don't make yourself a priority, no one else will. You've probably heard the phrase, you can't pour from an empty cup, right? Well, it's true. If you're constantly putting yourself last, eventually you'll run out of energy, focus, and even motivation. Emotional issues, making sure you're in the best shape physically, mentally, and emotionally to show up fully for the people and things that matter to you. You're important. Start small. Take a few minutes each morning just for yourself, whether that's meditating, writing down your goals, or simply taking a deep breath and setting an intention for the day. It's your time. Begin with self-affirmations. Yeah, I know it can feel awkward standing in front of the mirror and saying, I am worthy, or I rise above challenges. But trust me, over time, your mind starts to believe what you repeatedly tell it, brain, for long-term resilience and confidence. This isn't just about feeling good in the moment, it's about rewiring your... Another crucial part of making yourself a priority is setting boundaries. We all have people or situations that drain our energy, and learning to say no to what doesn't serve you is a game changer. It frees up space for the things that actually matter, the things that energize and inspire you. You're not a backup character in your own story. When you prioritize yourself, you create the foundation for everything else in your life to thrive. And guess what? The better you take care of yourself, the more you can give back to others. It's a win-win. So today, start asking yourself, how can I make my needs a priority? Who would you like to hear from first? And what small steps can I take to make sure I'm not running on empty? The Stoics knew this. While they're often seen as serious and reserved, they understood the importance of maintaining a light touch. Life can be heavy, no doubt, but nurturing your sense of humor helps you navigate challenges with grace and resilience. It's not about being a comedian or making others laugh all the time. It's about cultivating a perspective that allows you to see the lighter side of things, even when everything feels overwhelming. One of the best ways to nurture your wit is to learn to laugh at yourself. We all take ourselves a little too seriously at times. Being able to poke fun at your own quirks or mistakes shows confidence, disarms others, and puts them at ease. Most importantly, it keeps you from getting bogged down by your own ego. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "He who laughs at himself never runs out of things to laugh at." When you can find humor in your own imperfections, life doesn't feel quite so heavy. A sense of humor also helps you keep things in perspective. When you train yourself to notice the absurdities of everyday life, the little ironies and contradictions, it becomes easier to shrug off the things that don't really matter. For example, getting stuck in traffic can either ruin your day or be something you laugh about. Maybe you missed your morning coffee and feel grumpy. Instead of spiraling into frustration, find the humor in how ridiculous it feels to let something so small impact your mood. It's all about shifting your mindset. Timing is also a key part of wit. Not every situation calls for a joke, but knowing when to inject a little humor can lighten the mood, diffuse tension, and even build stronger connections with others. Think about how much easier difficult conversations are when there's a bit of humor involved. It doesn't make the issue disappear, but it makes it more manageable. Humor shows that you're not taking everything so seriously that it breaks you. It demonstrates flexibility, and that's something people are drawn to. But here's the thing. Humor doesn't just help in social situations. It's also a great coping mechanism for personal challenges. When you're going through a tough time, finding even a small bit of humor in the situation can be a game changer. It shifts the focus from how hard things are to how resilient you are for finding something to laugh about in the middle of it. This doesn't mean you're ignoring your problems. It means you're choosing to face them with a little more lightness. So, how do you start nurturing your wit? Begin by observing the world around you. Life is full of odd, funny moments if you're paying attention. Read widely. Different styles of writing, humor, and even philosophy. Exposure to various perspectives will help you develop your own unique brand of wit. Practice not taking yourself too seriously. Embrace those little moments where you can find humor, even in the challenges. Remember, wit isn't about being the funniest person in the room. It's about maintaining a perspective that helps you stay resilient. Life is serious enough. Having a sense of humor is a way to stay balanced and grounded, even when things get tough. So go ahead, nurture that wit. It's a small but mighty tool that can help you navigate life's ups and downs with a smile.